Hi guys, welcome back to Behind the Style, and today we've got a very exciting guest. We've got Anna from Capri Vintage.
Hi everyone.
So I'm so excited because I feel like pre-loved pieces have become huge now, and it's such a big topic and people are shopping a bit more sustainable, and you have the most amazing finds. So I can't wait to go through this route. You're gonna love some of the pieces. We can talk about how we'd style them up.
Of course, yeah. Thank you so much.
So where should we start?
Okay, let's go first of all with this little Gucci bum bag just because it's closest to me. So yeah, I love how everything sustainable is becoming so much more of a vibe at the moment. I saw a story yesterday that Primark is like doing sustainable stuff, which is so cool. So first of all, I picked this one up in a second-hand designer store, but it's actually so handy. So it got really famous as well this year with Carrie wearing it in like Sex and the City.
I know. I'm so annoyed because I had one of these.
Did you?
Yeah, and I got rid of it.
Oh no.
And I'm so gutted.
But it's so handy. Like it's got like both of the pockets here, so you can use it for like anything you need. Really good for the airport traveling. Really good for like a night out, anything. And yeah, it's so nice.
I've seen as well, like bum bags have come back in. Like even Zara the other day had big belts that they're doing again. So I feel like it's gonna be a big trend.
Vibe. Yeah, and you can have it like here, sometimes around here,
and there.
So
and
yeah.
it's unisex.
Yeah, exactly. So you can always like share it with someone. Maybe you and your boyfriend can make half.
I am still here for like the logos.
Me too. I love like
it.
a monogram moment. Yeah, I know.
I'm still here for it.
I just think it's really cool. Like I don't know, it reminds me of like the 90s vibes. Yeah, really cool.
90s is definitely here to stay. We can confirm.
We can confirm. Next, let's mix it up. Maybe we'll go with the Dior top. So I brought 3 with me today. I've got black, the pink. This is Galliano for Dior. It's got like the back detail. It's got like the cool World Champion 1947 on the back. These are really rare, so really hard to find. So if you ever find one thrifting, I would say definitely pick it up. And they really hold their value. Like they just go up and up and up. Some of them retail for like over £1,000. So yeah, it's something you don't want to ruin in the wash.
I might sneakily keep this one.
And then I love this one that I got really recently.
So cool.
I actually got this from a vintage seller on eBay. So this is the Surf Chick range, and Dior did a range that was like surf focused, and so did Chanel. Chanel stuff is really cool as well. But I just feel like it's like quite cool for summer. It's got like this really cool like detail here with the Dior.
Little denim shorts.
Yeah, so cool with like a denim short. So this is going to be so good for coming into summer.
Definitely. And then
this black moment. I love that with a cargo. Just because you can wear like quite a nice cargo colour with it. But yeah, this one's quite rare as well, so people always love this one. But yeah, we rent these out for events, so a lot of girls like to dress them up or down. Like a girl wore it with like a kind of sequin skirt for like New Year.
Super cute.
But then also you can just do like a cargo or a jean.
But that's what I love. I feel like these can be worn in so many ways that you can't go wrong with a good basic.
No, exactly. And you don't need to invest too much in the other items. Like you can just wear a pair of Levi's or like Nike trainers or something, like, and then wear the top, and it's like a real statement. Like the rest of your outfit can be quite.
Exactly.
You don't need to spend too much because obviously I understand it's a lot. And yeah, renting is such a good idea for them. Like obviously it's a lot of money for something, but one, it like lasts forever. Like if you have this, it never goes out of fashion.
Yeah.
It only goes up in value. And also two, you got this bit. And also.
But I just love a top like this, and I feel like even tucked in with jean, on holiday, even on a beach with bikini, I feel like there's so many cool ways to wear it. So that is definitely. Also, like, so you go out and you find all these pieces. How do you know that it's going to be something that people are going to want, or that it's like, you know, we were saying it's a rare? Do you just research, or?
I don't know. I think I've just been interested in like vintage fashion from such a young age that I just kind of know the key pieces that were like, I don't know, on the catwalks in the 90s, or that people have worn in different like movies or something like that. I think I'm just really into that kind of world, and I'm always on Pinterest and I'm always in magazines, so they kind of like just come out to me. Yeah. Whereas I think the feedback that I get a lot is a lot of people don't like thrift shopping or vintage shopping because they have to rake for hours. But I think growing up I just did that so often that it's just kind of like almost like an instinct to
Yeah,
me
you
now.
just know. But that's what's so great about your brand, because for those people who hate doing the, you know, the rifling through, you've done it for them.
Yeah, that's
and
what,
you've got the pics.
That is what I'm going to do, because I feel like I just want to spread the message that you can find like the most amazing things, and it's so nice to see it come to life more. Like recently this year, like I saw the eBay and Love Island deal is happening again, so they're dressing all the islanders, like stuff like that is so amazing to see in mainstream media, because for so long, like so many of my friends even, like if I would buy stuff from charity shops or secondhand, there would be such a stigma.
I know.
And it was like so weird, and people would be like, oh, I never buy that, it must be fake, or it must like smell bad or something.
But
actually you can find
the
amazing stuff.
And I work with cancer research shops, and the process to make sure it's real before it hits the shops is crazy. So if you are in a shop, it's not going to be fake.
Yeah, literally. And the other day I went to a charity shop in Notting Hill. Another thing, charity shops are amazing for it too. They had like a Goyard laptop case, and I was like, the fact you can buy Goyard and it's 100% real in charity shops, like there's so much that you can do. So I just really want it with Capri spread the message that you can find so much great stuff secondhand.
Well, I'm eyeing up this. I love this.
Yeah, this is from the Burberry Punk collection, which was in the 90s. But they do like similar versions. They always bring out similar versions now, but they're honestly like thousands and thousands of pounds. So this has got like the little leather buckles, which is so cute. And it's just so cool. It looks really good on you.
I know. I'm gonna try this one on definitely.
So and it's pretty versatile. Like I've done it in winter with like jumpers on people, but then I've also seen it with like just a little white crop or bandeau and then a white trainer.
I'm loving like some influencers have been wearing like crop shirts and a tie. I feel
so
like that
cool.
would
That would be such a vibe. Why have we not thought of that? And then I found this little coat. I love we'll skip a bit onto the Burberry trenches since we're on the Burberry moments, but this was a really cool skirt that I found that looks almost like a trench. So it's like supposed to be, and especially with everything being like low-waisted at the moment, it's quite a cool vibe.
I like these as well because they're not too mini.
Yes.
I know the micro mini is a trend, but it's not for me.
It is hard, like sometimes
it's
you're
too
like,
short.
I cannot like function. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
No, it's a little bit longer,
cute.
so
and
then
that's just got like really lovely.
I just like that it's got the double-breasted. It's just a bit more unusual than buying like the one from Zara that
definitely
everyone might have.
And you'll have it forever.
Exactly. This one I love, so that's part of our Valentine's draw. And it's really rare to find a red Burberry, but I just thought it's really nice because it's so different. And that is a good thing about thrifting, like you find
different things. And colourful jackets are a huge thing for this season. We're seeing that come through really heavily. So you're not just wearing your standard blacks, greys and beiges. So this is perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I know, it's really cool.
And if I'm spending money on something and it's a designer piece, I want it to be very obvious that I'm wearing something. Like I want people to know that I'm wearing a Dior top or I'm wearing a Burberry.
I know, that's why we love the monogram. I know some people are like, oh, I'm so chic and understated, like no one needs to know. I'm like, if this was £300, like I'm gonna tell everyone. So love the red. Try it on, and then the normal mattes do really well. Like a lot of our Instagram followers or just people that come down to our stalls or pop-ups love mattes.
And it's the return of the this is so cool.
Oh, you look so cool.
I love this.
So nice.
And it feels so lovely on as well. Like it just feels so much nicer than just a high street trench.
That is the good thing. Like it might seem expensive at first, but if you actually think of how many times you're going to wear it and how many years you're going to have it for, and it's still going to be like such good quality.
Exactly, and these are so good for transitional. You can wear them like with all black underneath, boots for winter, then you can wear them with white, cream, jet denim.
White under would be cool, or you could just set it. And the little white shirt burger.
Oh, stop.
But so
I do think, although I have said about colourful jackets, classic, you can never go wrong.
Yeah, it is really good, this matte, because I've seen a lot of girls wear them with active wear. Like a lot of girls will wear like I don't know, like the I don't know, the leg, like you know that whole clean girl aesthetic, and then they'll get a Burberry MAC on top, but then you can also dress up for a night out, summer, winter. Like it's just such a classic jacket, and also we get quite a lot of guys. Like it's not just girls, a lot of guys get them too, especially like the navy style. But yeah, it's just like a real classic piece that you can find.
So perfect. And it is true, it's like all the trends we're seeing now were from the 90s, so everything here is like the first time it came out. So it's like the real deal.
Yes, exactly.
So you can go to, I I think personally as well, for me, you could buy 5 skirts this year and then you wear them, you keep wearing them, but you're like, yeah, they're just an average skirt from Zara.
Yeah.
Or you can just invest and have a skirt that you've got for life.
Exactly, that's what
I think is important.
I know, that's what's nice. And I actually think, I read that like a lot of the stuff was made a lot better, especially bags. So like, I remember I thrifted a really cool Louis Vuitton holdall, but the straps were breaking and I was like, oh, it's still a lot of money, like I don't really know if I want to. But that's another thing, like you can really upcycle things. So if you find things that you think have a lot of potential, like don't just disregard them, you can definitely just invest a bit more. It's also super sustainable.
Exactly.
But the leather in the older Louis Vuitton bags was all handmade and it was much better leather than it is nowadays for the new ones. And it's the same with Chanel, like all the gold hardware on the old Chanel bags is real gold, whereas now it's like much cheaper because it's more mass produced.
Yeah, see that's what I was struggling with. For my birthday last year, I promised myself the first year I did really well, I'd buy myself a Chanel.
Love.
And then I was so torn whether to go vintage or new. I decided to go new because I wanted the experience of going in the shop and having the champagne. And because it was my first Chanel. But my next Chanel, I 100% want to go vintage for those reasons.
Yeah, I think so. And I also think, similar to what we spoke about before, like no one else will have the exact same one. Like you can find some really rare ones. We had a vintage Diana one, so the one that Princess Diana had. It was from 1994. But that was like so beautiful. It'd been repainted, so sometimes people will like
because you can do that in Harrods and Selfridges now. You can take your bags in, get them fixed up. I need to do that because they do get dirty.
I know, but you want to wear them, like you work so hard for it, you should. But yeah, there's always like ways to upcycle,
which we need to
things. So yeah, I do
which brings us to
I'm good. We didn't even plan that. Well, I love it. Let's go.
We're so natural.
Okay, so this was an idea that we had to kind of like switch up a Burberry Mac. So I got one delivered and I was like, it's a bit of a weird size, but I was like, I like that it's black and I like the style. I just don't know like about the sizing. It was just, I don't know, it was just a bit off and quite like small. So I thought this could like turn into something really cool. So the idea kind of came from inspiration from this kind of skirt with the tartan. So we turned the jacket into like a cord, which is so Alice's mom like the little crop blazer, and I took it to a tailor's in Shepherd's Bush Market. It was like £20. We added some shoulder pads.
Oh, so these wasn't actually already in here?
No. I added them just to like make it like the shoulders bigger, the waist as well. And then I asked her to keep out some of the check, like obviously we have it sleeves too, but just so from the back, if you're wearing it,
oh my god,
you can see the check. And then this we turned inside out and then kept like the long slit here. So then it's like that, so you can wear it like, and then I did like a zip and so just turn it into a skirt. But yeah, basically you can do like it as a cord.
How cool is that?
Really cool. So yeah.
And what a lovely, like, great idea because no one has this.
Exactly, I really like it, and I love that you could just wear that with jeans or cargos. This you can just wear it with a plain top, and it's like
you've got 2 items out of one coat.
From one coat, so yeah, love that. And then last but not least, we need to do this now, and then we need to do the Dior. Okay. These I got, and it was actually so cute. The receipt is still in them from when the lady got them in Selfridges in like 2003. Which is weird thinking like 2003's vintage because I'm like we were alive then, but anyway,
that's quite scary.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they were 175. Imagine buying sunglasses from Chanel. They would not be that
now. So these are just like the brown ones with like the kind of pearl big C on the side. I love kind of what we're saying, like you want to design. I like to try them. Because you can like see the massive Chanel. I just think they're so lovely. They make me feel like a mafia wife.
Oh my god, yes. They're really cool. And I actually struggle with certain shapes because like I'm not I love sunglasses. It's one of my favourite things, but you know, like all the like really small thin ones come in. I think I've got a too round face.
Oh, like the Prada. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of the same as that. I know. Some people look so good in them.
I know, and some
people. And then when you try them, it's like
you're like, not for me. I look like I'm trying to be like I look like I'm trying to be like a spy kid or something. It doesn't work.
And then last but not least, we'll move on. These are like a huge vibe for Capri. Like people always message me about these.
These are my favourite.
Yeah, I think they're just super rare. Like I found one years ago. Actually, it was in lockdown. I was like really bored, and I was like, came across this gorgeous like green Christian Dior jacket, didn't even know they existed. And then I just got into this obsession with them, and now I'm just obsessed with finding them because I just think they're so rare. Like, I love that it's the details on the back, so it's almost like, looks like a kind of normal jacket.
Normal jacket, but then
surprise and bougie at the back.
I know. And they're all quite different as well.
Yeah. So these do really well, and they're unisex.
I love the colours.
Yeah, really good colours. One thing I would say when you're vintage shopping to keep an eye out for is these are all size medium, but they're quite small made.
Sizing.
So just be careful with sizing. If you can, I would always recommend trying them on. Maybe if you can get down to like some of the markets or pop-ups, if any brands are doing them, trying them
because
on.
You do pop-ups, don't you?
Yeah, so we're doing one on the first weekend of February in Berwick Street in Soho, and then we do a stall at Portobello Market in Notting Hill every month. So yeah, it's just good because then you can try them on people, and it's the same with the mats because it's vintage sizing. People are always like, what size is it? But you can't really, they're all a bit like random, so I always think if you can, try and get somewhere that you can try it on just to gauge. But yeah, these are amazing.
I'm obsessed.
It's so cool.
I hope you loved the row as much as we did, and make sure you check out Capri Vintage Shops on Instagram, but if not, you could pop down to Portobello and see their pop-up, because I would really recommend going and checking out the quality because it is amazing. But thank you so much for going through the row.
No worries, thanks for having me.
So make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.